What features do we need to look for in a functional tactical range pant? This is why it's freaking important to have a good pair of pants out on the range. You need to be shooting, moving, getting up, down, all that. So here we go. Here's an awesome little drill. All right, what's up, guys? We're going to talk about the best tactical or range pant, combat pant, whatever you want to call it, on this video. All right, it's pretty important to have a good pair of pants out on the range, something that's comfortable, that you can run in, that's going to keep you cool, that you don't wind up at the end of a hard day out training on the range with a sweaty crotch and butt, and it just will ruin your day. It's good to have a good comfortable pair of pants. These are the pants that I have that are pretty much dedicated to my range time. All right, and we're going to go through the features of these pants and what they are. These are the pants, or the manufacturer, the same manufacturer of the pants that I wore my entire career in the SEAL teams. The manufacturer is Crye. All right, a lot of you guys have heard of Crye. These specific pants are the Crye Generation 4 hot weather pant. Okay, so the hot weather pant, why did I go with these? Because most of the time, if you're training properly on the range, you should be moving and generating body heat. And it's better for me to have a hot weather pant out here, something that's a little lighter fabric, a little cooler, that's gonna wick moisture away and breathe better. For me personally, the way that I train, that is the better option. Of course, if you go with the regular Gen 4 Crye pant, it's gonna be a little thicker material, maybe a little more durable, but I prefer these. If it gets cold outside, I can simply put on a pair of base layers underneath these and I'm good to go, okay? So I have that option. These pants, these Crye pants, are really, really dense in features. That's what make them such a great range pant, okay? They're not cheap. They're about 350 bucks, but they're gonna last you a long, long time. They're gonna take a lot of abuse. So let's work through these pants from the top to bottom, and I'll tell you why I chose the Crye pants, okay? We're gonna start with the top. The big reason that I chose the Crye pants, and the big reason I love these things and they're so comfortable right off the bat at the top, is because of the waistband. All right, guys? So these Crye pants, all Crye pants, have a padded waistband. All right, so we've got some nice extra padding and really soft material all the way around the waistband. That's important if you guys wear a gun belt like me, or a belt at all. This thing is, you know, you got to get it pretty tight, and it can dig into you, right? Components of this drop holster right here, these little screws and stuff, they can really dig into your hips and your side. So that padded waistband is a game changer. We got nice big belt loops that we can put our inner belt through, or a big leather you know, gunslinger's belt, whatever. You can get any belt you need to wear through these belt loops. We do have a Velcro tab instead of a snap. I like that Velcro instead of having a snap or a button to close the top of the pants, because I don't want something hard and metal that when I'm shooting in the prone is kind of digging in to the top of my waist right there. So game changer right there. Padded waist line in a pair of range pants is going to keep you comfortable. Crye has those. Moving down to the pockets, you guys will see how these pockets are shaped. All right, these pockets are shaped not like regular pockets. They've actually got a nice curve right there. These pockets are designed to be able to get your hands into easily. All right, so that's nice out here on the range, to be able to slide your hands in your pockets and not have to turn in some awkward position. So they really thought through the angle that they cut these pockets in there. As you can see, because this is the hot weather, all the pockets have this vented mesh on the inside. That's part of what helps keep you cool, is these pants can actually breathe because they put this vented mesh in there everywhere they possibly could. Moving down, we'll go to these pockets right here. In the Gen 3 pants, these pockets are what we used to keep our dip cans in the SEAL teams. These are called the dip pockets. In the Gen 3 pants, these had a Velcro closure on them. I actually like that better about the Gen 3 pants. The Gen 4s are zip. I don't particularly like zippers, but that's how these are. They're about the same size. I'll show you how these work. One, they're in a good position. You can keep your dip in there. I'll show you how deep these are. Here's a magazine right here. This is a Daniel Defense magazine. You can get that entire magazine in that dip pocket right there and get it closed. So that's a big, big pocket right on the front of the pants with a lot of room for storage and easily accessible, right? It's just right there, super easily accessible. On this side, actually on both sides, we have this little slit right here to keep our pocket knives in. Nice and accessible right there. That pocket knife actually just goes right down into the cargo pocket right there, which these cargo pockets are also vented. All right, so we got vented mesh in there, and we also have some sewn in kind of retention, elastic retention in this cargo pocket. And then another cool thing that Cry did on this other cargo pocket is they actually sewed in retention for a water bottle. Now, I don't have a water bottle, but I have a can of bug spray right here, all right, which is about the same size as your standard water bottle. Now, this is actually really nice. I just ran a drill with this in my pocket, okay, with this in my cargo pocket, this freaking nasty bug spray bottle. And I looped it through that retention right there, all right? That's what that's made for. And I just ran that drill, and this big old heavy can of bug spray wasn't beating me in my leg the whole time. That retention in that cargo pocket held it nice and tight against my leg. That's a pretty cool feature, man, to be able to slide that water bottle down in there and have that in place while you're out on the range. You can reach down in there, get you a sip of water, and stick it back in there, and it's not flopping around, okay? Moving down from the cargo pockets, we have the ability to put knee pads in our Cry pants, all right? I don't run knee pads in these pants. When I was in the teams, I did, because I was doing a lot more moving and taking a knee behind cover, and especially on rooftops and stuff like that. The knee pads really came in handy. I just haven't purchased a pair yet. The knee pads slide in, they Velcro in. You see we got the vented mesh all through the knee pads too, and they are secure. The way that you adjust those knee pads, Cry even thought of that. As you can see right now, if I had knee pads in, they would be, my knee caps are right here, so these would be a little low. I can actually adjust that by pulling on this little string right here, which is attached to the top of that knee pad. I can tighten that up, and I could get that knee pad right over the cap of my knee where it needs to ride. Moving on down the pants, we do have the ability to blouse these pants. We got these strings right here. That's what these are made for, is to blouse these pants. For me, if I'm wearing a pair of shoes like this, we just got done at the CrossFit gym, which, by the way, if all you gun enthusiasts and tactical people, if you're not in shape, turn this freaking YouTube video off and go get yourself in shape. If you're fat and lazy and soft, you are combat ineffective. If you're wearing shoes like these with a very thin sole, a lot of times these pants are going to run down over the heel, and you're going to end up stepping on the back of them. So it's nice to actually be able to pull these tight around the top of your shoes and just tie a simple little bow knot in it, and to keep those pants in place where you're not stepping on the back of them out here on the range. If you got a bigger boot with a thicker sole, you're not going to have that problem. No back pockets on these pants, on the back of the pant. Really the main thing is this little feature right here. This tab, if we're running knee pads in these pants, we can tighten up this Velcro tab, and again, it's going to keep that knee pad nice and tight on our knee where it needs to be. So, if you're looking for a good tactical range pant, you're not going to find a better pant than Cry. There are a lot of manufacturers out there that have copied Cry's designs and have tried to make them. I don't think they're as good, right? We even were issued some other pairs in the SEAL teams made by Patagonia and a couple other companies that had copied Cry's design. They just don't fit the same, man. Cry is made to fit your body. They've thought through everything. This is what all the Tier 1 units in the entire U.S. military are using in actual combat. They've got the most feedback. They've got the most testing. and you're not gonna find a better pant. So you get what you pay for. You can buy the knockoff stuff, and it'll probably get you by. But if you want the best of the best, go out and get you some of these. By the way, I have no affiliation with Cry. They didn't send me these pants. I paid for these pants. So I'm just being straight up honest with you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Go out and get you some range pants. It's going to make your training experience much more pleasurable. Enough said. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you got something out of this content, please like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and drop us a comment. We always love hearing back from all of you guys that tune in. Enough said.